Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and this is the Frontline Changes report for the past 24 hours for the day of 1232 for the 9th of July for the Ukraine war or the special military operation in Ukraine. So there is not a lot of frontline changes, just 4, but this 4 is rather big, and we're going to jump straight to the first one over at the Lyman front, over at Zhelanne. So over this region here, this is Lyman over here. This Lyman over at Zhelanne, there is this massive frontline change. This is by the Ukrainian mapping that by Deep State UA. The pro-Ukrainian source have mapped that the Russian forces front line now looks like this. And this front line is huge. This means that the Lipove is under Russian control, so is Zhelanne. So because both of the frontline change basically covers both these locations, Russian forces basically capture all of the gullies and forests in this region, stretching all the way towards Zhelanne. So this attack is moving towards Zhelanne, and over in the south of Zhelanne, the Russian forces also captured this lake over here, moving in the direction towards Chandri Holove. So this is a massive update. The advance, the longest point is almost 7 kilometers. This is clearly not a one-day thing. This is just information that have been withheld until now, and I got a feeling that the Ukrainians update this also probably means that there is some kind of a video geolocations coming, because usually they do not admit this kind of things, but they are very fast. They often know update the map before even the video was geolocated. So this is probably it. And the distance advance in the south is around 1.7 kilometers. So the front line itself is 6 kilometers long, 6.5 kilometers long. This is a very big front line. So this is a very big front line change in this sector here. The total area capture is 18.2 square kilometers, very big. So this already covered like most of the quota, like the Russian quota already like almost fully covered just by this one. So the next frontline change is over at Rusinya, over in the northern flank of the Pokrovsk front. So Pokrovsk is here. This is Minohrad. In the northern flank here, moving in the direction of Rusinya. So this is Novo-Olenivka, this is Yablonivka, Rusinya, and so in the north of this Russian area here, moving in the direction of Rusinya here, the Russian forces have captured this area here, according to the Ukrainian mapping. So if we're going to zoom in, you can see that this is largely just tree lines that the Russians have taken, and including some trench line. So there's multiple tree lines here, all taken by the Russian forces. Multiple tree lines, all of this area here, all taken. The advance is around 1.5 kilometers. So pretty much almost uncontested. This one is mapped by the Ukrainian mapping by Deep State UA. So as the Russians continue to march on, it's clear why they stop here, because if you look at this region here, after this tree line is another patch of forest, and then there is pretty much a lot of open ground until these electrical lines where you have more patches of forest, and this area here is a bit less clean, in terms of the terrain. So the Russians are going to attack towards Rusinya, I believe, as well as securing this area here. So that's going to come later. So we shall see how this goes. So after this frontline change at Rusinya, the next frontline change is over at Tolstoy. So if you watch the sit rep, you probably already heard me say the Russian forces have captured Tolstoy. This is confirmed by geolocation. Russian forces raised the flag on 2 different locations on top of the previous one that we have reported, which encompasses the entire settlement. So everything moving from Zerka all the way to the rest of Tolstoy is now entirely under Russian control. So this is what it is, the Russian forces capturing all of this area here. And this is also overwriting most of the Russian claims in this sector here. From here onwards, it's going to be a bit more challenging, I would believe, given the fact that these are all plantations of trees or something. So it might be a bit more troublesome to move through. The advance is around 1.4 kilometers, and yeah, this we shall see how this develops from now on. It's going to be interesting. Probably the Russians may want to yeah, complete the captures around here, moving northward first, and then there's one last frontline change is over in Vinnypole, also at the Komar front. So this one is also a geolocation. Vinnypole is here. Geolocation of Russian forces at the fortification there confirmed the Russian advance in this area here. It's a continuation of the previous geolocation. So Russian forces continue to expand the zone of control, securing Vinnypole. The advance is around 1 kilometer, which I would imagine that there is Ukrainian resistance in the region, but they are highly outnumbered in this area here. So that's probably what happened. Ukrainian forces probably withdraw a little bit as they continue to fight a tactical retreat and to force the Russians to slow down. So we shall see. Definitely the Ukrainians are starting to struggle quite a bit. So anyway, that's it. There's only 4 frontline change. Quite shocking how little there is. Yet we still reach a more than 20 square kilometers situation. So let me move this here. So the total area captured is 18.2 plus 4.8 plus 4. Total area captured is 27 square kilometers. So let me keep clicking the wrong button. 27 square kilometers. Oh, just nice, the whole number. So if you don't know what is a whole number, never pay attention in class, in your maths class, right? See, never study. So it's okay. It's okay. I teach you. Whole number is whole number. The number is whole. So anyway, that's it. So thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. Happy birthday to you. We are going for 100,000. So sub. Come on, sub. And yeah, and also happy birthday to you if your birthday today. Subscribe. Press like. I repeat 3 times already. It should be enough. See you guys in the next update.